joining us today. He's the ECW World Champion. Of course, you can see ECW here in Canada Friday nights at midnight on Global. And he's also going to be part of WWE Day at Ontario Place, along with CM Punk, Melina, and Maria. He was Johnny Nitro. Now he's John Morrison, where it's a pleasure to welcome him to the show. John, how are you?
I'm amazing. How are you doing?
You're amazing? So early in the morning.
Oh, it's extremely early for me, and this is the third interview I've done, but I wake up, I'm sitting in my room, got no shirt on, and, it's kind of cool. There's some good lighting, and I'm staying in a hotel in New York. There's some good lighting right here. I'm sitting on the bed, kind of underneath a spotlight.
Wow.
And I look really lean right now. Chiseled.
You got that Lizard King look happening with no shirt on?
Yeah.
Let's talk before we get into the new character and stuff. Let's talk a little bit about. I want to get your thoughts on the Tough Enough experience, because aside from the Miz, you're the only guy. You two guys are the only guys from all 3 seasons still on the roster. Was the Tough Enough experience tough?
Yes, the Tough Enough experience was extremely tough, and hence the name Tough Enough. It was a competition that took place over the course of 3 months, and it was cut up into shows, like a weekly episodic show that aired on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And it just followed people around and showed the reality of training to become a professional wrestler.
Now, are you surprised that only you and The Miz are still around? Like, to me, for the amount of people that were on the show, I'm surprised there's only 2 of you left on the roster.
I am surprised, but my co-winner of Season 3, Matt Capitelli, I believe will make a comeback. He's been going through some hard times lately. He had a brain tumor.
Right.
And he had it removed, and I think he'll be back one day. But right now he's got some chemo and radiation therapy, and when he's done with all that, I think he'll make a huge impact. Right.
Well, so we'll look forward to that then, hopefully in the future. Let's talk about the new character, because it really did kind of come out of nowhere. I mean, was it hard for you to switch from Johnny Nitro to John Morrison? I mean, they're pretty different characters.
It was a big change, yes, definitely. But was it hard to switch? No. I think Johnny Nitro was exactly that, a character, a flashy name, and John Morrison is me. I feel like I'm myself now out in the wrestling ring, and I think when people watch John Morrison, they feel like it's very realistic, it's very true to life, and that's because it is. That's really who I am.
So did you approach them with the kind of the Doors style gimmick, or like, are you a fan yourself? Did they come to you with that?
Actually, I didn't even. I just started doing it. As far as the name change goes, that was something that was discussed, and the Morrison was my idea, but it was, as far as the rest of the image goes, that was all stuff that I did, and I've had some input, and I feel very at home, and I feel like it's working out great for me, and certainly even better for the fans. Right.
Now, so when you're doing the promos, and I've noticed, you're dropping lines from Doors songs and stuff like that in there. Are they allowing you to write the promos, or are they still being like scripted?
Basically, I just say whatever I feel like saying. It's when I talk, I just kind of put everything, paraphrase, just say basically what I needed to say, and put everything in my own words. And I was a big fan of the Doors, and I graduated from college. I was a fan of William Blake,
right?
Of Nietzsche, of just like philosophers and poets.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I haven't been thinking in those terms for a while, but it's something that I enjoy doing. And I've been writing some poems, and I'm hoping that they publish those put them on WWE.com soon, so the rest of the world can enjoy the complexities of my mind.
Well, I mean, certainly if, for something like The Doors in terms of lyrics and being able to drop lines into promos, their lyrics to me are perfect for that kind of stuff. Because I was listening to a bunch of my old Doors records last night, and there's so many great lines that you can work into promos.
Right. And, no, and basically it's like the whole Doors thing is an idea, and as everything has a start, it has an end too. And Doors, Jim Morrison was inspiration, and my character now is myself. It's who I am, and it's constantly evolving, and
right.
Becoming more me. Everything is my idea, and it's becoming more something that I think about, and less something that is from Doors songs every week.
Right. Okay, that's cool. I guess the other thing is, how's things working out on ECW? How do you enjoy being? You're a major part of that brand now.
Well, it's great. I couldn't hope for anything better. Growing up, I was a big fan of ECW, and now I feel like I'm kind of like the leader of it, and they're world champion. And being the champion of ECW is an amazing experience, and it's just really cool. It's cool. It's cool for me. It's cool for